Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. How are y'all doing today? I am hanging in. Hey Marley. Hey Melhorn. Melhorn. Okay. Um. Whew. Hey Barbara. How are you doing, Marley? It's springtime here, I can tell you that. The grass is greening up. Everything's starting to pop up. The weeds are popping up all over the place. I just need to get out there. Oh, man. Hey, Cheryl. I was out sitting on my porch this morning. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to do that because of the weather, but it was nice. And then I know when I let the dogs out this morning, there were, I'm not kidding you, hundreds of blackbirds, hundreds of them in the trees. It was crazy and loud. I could not, when I walked out at first, I was like, what is going on? And then I realized, I'm not kidding you, the trees that don't have any leaves on them right now were just black with all these birds. So they flew off, and the blackbirds don't like safflower seeds. So I thought, well, if the blackbirds are here, then probably the ones that I like to attract are going to be here. So I went ahead and put out some safflower seed in my bird feeders, and by the time I got the last one filled, they were already at the first one, just eating away. So I got to sit on the porch and watch them for a while, and then take stock of all the things that I need to do in the yard. But it's okay. It's spring. Spring is like, to me, it's like God's promise that everything is going to be renewed. So now I got to start thinking about getting the mower out, or getting the mowers out. I don't mow anymore. I used to mow this whole thing by myself, but not anymore. Just not able to do it. And the branches that have fallen off the trees need to be picked up. I love watching the birds too. So anyway, we're going to continue on with this black and white journal. Probably going to put it up for a minute or two and start on an Easter one, because I have ordered some things to put on the outside of it. So when we get to the point where I'm going to be decorating the outside of it. Oh, thank you for the heart, me, Anita. Is it still cold up there and wet and snowy? When we get to the part where I'm waiting on stuff, we'll just put it up and then I'll put the final decorations on it. So this is my template. This is the first thing I laminated with my new laminator. So it fits perfectly on this 3-inch spine. I think it does. Oh, thank you for the Go Popular. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Oh, really? I have Dove. The Dove, they can be a little aggressive at the bird feeders. So they were, yeah, I know. I'm kind of holding my breath. I did put my potatoes in yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday. I put my potatoes in the ground, but that's okay because, they won't pop through until much later. So that's all good. So they're in the ground getting whatever nutrients and nourishment they need. So yeah, I'm fully expecting, it's going to get colder the end of this week. Or cooler, not cold, cool. So yeah, it's going to get cooler, and I'm not going to rule out another freeze before mid-March, but I think I need to put out my hummingbird feeders. So I'm going to make up some food this afternoon for them, and get ready to put them out. Because if the other birds are here, more than likely the hummingbirds are not far behind. Hey, Shayna. Or is it Shina? I've never used a template like this, so... Oh, okay, Shina. China. Shina. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you here on this page on the TikTok. So I am also on the YTube. I upload all my videos, all my lives up there, so that if you want to figure out how I did something and you didn't quite catch it on my live, you can go over there and catch it. Thank you. Thank you for the gift, Shina. Okay, so I'm going to poke and poke and poke. So what part of the world do you live in, China? New Jersey. Cold up there still, I bet. We're going to be in the 80s here. I always make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's quite cold. Hey, Kat, how are you today? Are you glad Mardi Gras is over with? Did you see that video I sent you on? There was a lady that was mimicking a 911 operator at Mardi Gras. It was hilarious. It's okay, Pam. We'll talk later. Hey, Rita Rowe. Three here by you. Three here by you? Rita, I'm not sure what that means. Three degrees. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so there's that part. And I need the cover. Ugh. Ugh. Can't even. I don't even know how y'all do that. No, I don't need the cover. What am I thinking? I need to decide which of these I want to do first. I think I want that one in the middle. And this one at the end. I think that's what I'm going to do. So this one will be the first one. Hey, Vicki Davis, welcome in. Hey, Marie. Yeah, I'd have to hibernate, that's for sure. There ain't no way. Oh, man. Okay, so we're gonna do the top. And then we're gonna go back down and do the bottom opposite. Clamp it together. And then we're gonna do the top again. I like these binder clips. I know there's others that you can use, but I don't know. I've just always liked binder clips since I discovered them many years ago. All right, this one's not quite where I need it to be. And again, I repost all of my lives on the YouTube, so that way you can go in and you can stop it and start it and follow along. I'm happy to answer any questions that anybody has. If I know it, I'll tell you. If I don't know it, I'll say I don't know it. I've been doing this for, I think, maybe 5 years now. Hey, Amanda. Louise, you're so funny. I guess I'll always be Louise to you, huh? Thank you for the heart, me. I'm out of black. Look at that. I don't have enough to do this one, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to do it all in one, so I'm not gonna mix it. The one thing I didn't do when I made this template was mark the top and the bottom. So we'll just have to do that with a Sharpie right now. All right, so then, see, I'm not so sure that this is gonna work, but we'll make it work, right? So then I want to do one there. I'm gonna poke it through just a little bit here now, and then I'm gonna come back and poke it real good. Well, I got everybody's orders out, except there's a few. The bulk of the orders went out on yesterday, and then I've got 5 or 6 that are going to go out today. So, yeah, I thank everybody that participated in my declutter. I did on Sunday, Amanda. Oh no, is he okay? Nothing scarier than having your kids in the hospital, I'm telling you. Is he out? Oh, Amanda, I am so sorry. Well, I pray that this is a wake-up call for him and he gets the help he needs to get where he needs to be. That's just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Definitely keep him in our prayers. You keep us posted too, Amanda. And we're just going to be praying that Jesus will work in his life. Protect him. Change his life like we know only Jesus can do. And I'm also praying for your family, Amanda, that you will be able to do whatever it is you need to do to take care of everybody. Because those kind of things don't just affect the person that is doing it, it affects everybody. Hey, Linda. Well, as it should. So we're just going to pray that's that. And it's nothing but good things happening in his life from now on. Good choices. You know, when I was working with the youth, I used to tell them, you know, there isn't anybody on earth that loves you more than your mom and dad. And you can go to them with anything. And you may think that they're going to kill you, but they won't. Okay, well, that's good. They won't. You need to just go to them and talk to them because parents have your best interests at heart. Oh, but my parents will kill me. My dad will disown me. No, they won't. I guarantee you they won't. They didn't pour into you all your life to disown you. Sometimes they just need to hear it from somebody else, you know? So, that's right. God's not going to disown us just because we make mistakes. That's why he sent Jesus. Come on, get in there now. Sometimes I just have there we go, a little issue with trying to get these things through. That's true. That's true. Hey, Berlin, how you doing today? Well, let's do it. Send me the deets. This is her hour to be posting, what do you call it, tutorials. She can't do everything at once. I've been looking, but I haven't found any good stuff. Well, I did find one. Yep, I think she is. All right, let me make sure that I don't have any string hanging out that shouldn't be hanging out, that I got it nice and taut. It's addicting, Amanda. It's addicting. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. I was listening in on y'all's little live this morning. We crack ourselves up. We crack ourselves up, that's for sure. She's fun. We went and picked up a paper haul closer to me than her when we went to lunch on, what, Thursday last week? Yeah, we did. All right, have I got this in right? Yeah, it's right side up. Okay. And I was so thankful that she was able to come and help me get all mine together, you know? It's taken me this long to find one. Hey, Stephanie. Two peas in a pod, huh? Oh, okay. Well, if, you know, I don't know when. I got to recover from this one. Yes, I have to recover from this one. Y'all don't even know. Don't even, unless you've done one of these. Yes, I do have a D-stash hangover. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. So that's why I was so surprised when Paper Sprite was like, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, she doesn't know what she's thinking. Or she did know what she was thinking, but she didn't know what she was getting into. So anyway, yeah, we, because, you know, you have to package everything up. That's not right. That is, oh, that's not right. Okay, this is where I want it. You have to package everything up before you can weigh it. It takes at least a week to recover, yes. So you got to find the stuff, and you got to bargain with the stuff, and you got to pack it up, clean it up. Okay. And you got to clean it up, you got to package it up, and then do the actual declutter. Yeah, it is brutal. I know, I can imagine. And yeah. So, you know, it's nice because I was telling my sister, she says, why didn't you do this a long time ago? I was like, well, because I didn't know about it. This one, Tammy, is black and white, and I can flip through it here in a second. Black and white with gold trim. It's already spoken for. Okay. So I be coming your way. My car has to go in the shop. I took it in yesterday to get an oil change, and it's been making a whistling sound. And so it's going in the shop on Tuesday. They said it wasn't, it was, what did they say? It's an oil leak that's leaking onto one of the, what do I do with my needle? Oh, onto one of the belts, and the belt is squeaking, but the belt's not damaged in any way. Well, yeah, we will. She's just telling me that it's there because it would be easier for me to go to her house and pick her up than it would be for her to come here. That's just, you know, it's up north and she's up north from me, and if it's down south, then yeah, that's all she's saying. So anyhow, let me get this over here. Depending on how big it is, she may need my van to get it anyway. Yeah. Depending on how much there is, honey. I mean, my van holds a lot, but really? Okay, well, we'll see. I'll take a look at it. Entire room. Oh. Well, come on. Come on, Amanda. Ouch! That hurt. Everybody else is. We went and picked something up on, was it Thursday, Berlin? We went and picked something up in the same county as me. And I saw things that I have never seen before, and I've lived here for over 50 years. Farmland, ranch land, hunting land, all that kind of stuff is now up in all kind of stuff. Houses, development everywhere, stores everywhere. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I was going to take my my car, and Berlin said, well, let's take my car because, you know, it's not that much. And I'm sure her car gets a lot better gas mileage than mine. And then I thought, yeah, because you know what? I'd have to use GPS, and I don't really know where I'm going. So yeah, I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of another. It's not like I know the area on the other side of the county. This area I know, but not the other side. Well, let's put it this way. Parts of this area I know. Because this area where I'm at is gone crazy too. East Williamson County has just begun to explode. We got Samsung here. We got Tesla coming in with some other stuff. We got SpaceX. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy the stuff that's going on here. So yeah, our little town is having to make some plans to figure out how we want it to grow, because if we don't have a plan in place, they'll come in and just do whatever they want to. The developers will. So, hey, Araceli. All right, check it and make sure I don't have any excess string. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The other day, my friend Josh messaged me that there was a big rumbling out where he lives. He lives out in the country, country, on acreage. And he says, "What is that rumbling? Did you hear it?" And I'm like, "No." But I think what it was we're a little ways away from Fort Hood. And a lot of times they do stuff out there that makes all kinds of noise. So that's probably what it was that we can hear here. So, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Progress. All in the name of progress. Okay, so we got two. You've been to Fort Hood? Well, and you weren't too far from me. Okay, where's number 3? Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. Oh, your son was stationed there. Yeah. It's a pretty big base. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh, well, I was here 15 years ago. Let's see, 15 years ago, I think I was still working. Pretty sure I was. So I was going out close to Fort Hood, at least on the weekly. And definitely monthly for their volunteer meetings that they had. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. Hey, Jackie, good to see you too. Hope y'all are having, I wish I wasn't still working. Yeah, well, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. We could have. That's true. 49. Yeah, you got a ways yet, girl. You got a ways, but it'll be here before you know it, I can tell you that. Next thing you know, it'll be, oh my gosh, it's time to retire. Now what am I going to do? All right, I need this here, and I need this here. Like this. Craft. Relax, craft. Yeah, well, there's only so much of that you can do. Living life, that's true. That's what I'm doing. Yep. make sure you have a house that's paid for and a car that's paid for. Otherwise, you'll be working till you die. Yeah, I thought I'd see a lot more of my grandkids than what I do, but it's okay. It's okay. There we go. It's hard to see in this dark paper where I was supposed to be poking it through. Hey, Julie. So whatever sacrifices you have to make to get a paid-for place to live and a paid-for car, make it now while you're young. My grandkids range from 3 years old up to 32 years old. So they're, hey, Janine, there's a neighbor. I think, yep, that's a range. Well, the one that has the 3-year-old thought they were done, and then little Lily came along. Oops. But she is a delight. And they live about 3 hours from me, so I don't get to see them very much at all. And their oldest one is in college. Well, how are you gonna manage if you don't have a place to live and you have to always pay rent? I would make those sacrifices soon, hon. Sooner than later. That's just my advice. There's just no way that I could live off of Social Security if my home wasn't paid for. And it's going to get easier to get a home here when the things come down, when the interest rates come down. And they will. Years ago, my kid's dad was a builder. And so we used to go to the building. They have a national builders convention once a year. And one of the breakout sessions was talking about trends. And they said that it's an every 10-year thing. Every 10 years, there's going to be a decline in the housing market. And then it'll uptick. And then it'll decline, and then it'll uptick. So, hey, Laura Liz, how are you today? Pimpu got her stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Kat. I know Kat's in and out because she's at work. I know several of you are at work, so. Hey, Marge. We got birds here in Texas. Hey, Sal Gal, how are you today? I'm so glad you still pop in, Marge. I so appreciate you. Yeah, they are everywhere. It's not so much that the prices will go down, but the interest rates will. My neighbor to the backside of me, he moved from California years ago. And he sold his home in California and was able to, did I do that right? Yeah. And was able to pay outright for a home here in Texas. A lot of it depends on where you live, where you want to live. The reason I live out here in Granger is because at the time I could afford to buy out here. I know, Marge, I was out this morning and there was a bunch of birds. It is expensive, Laura. There was a bunch of birds, and so I put out, and they were the blackbirds, the ones I don't like. So I thought, and I put out safflower seed because blackbirds don't like safflower seed. Neither do the squirrels. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and put out my bird seed. So I put it out in the feeders, and by the time I got down to my last feeder, the finches and the redbirds were already feeding. So then I was thinking, I need to get my hummingbird stuff out. So I'll be making some hummingbird feed this afternoon. And I'll be putting them out in the morning. And it's been nice enough that I've been able, today was the first day I actually sat on the porch this morning. So it won't be long and I'll be sitting out there having my coffee in the mornings. And yeah, it is expensive. I mean, I need new windows, okay? So the first quote I got was $21,000 for 8 windows. $21,000. The second quote, and then they gave me a discount down to $11,000. So the second guy came in at $5,000. And now I'm thinking, do I want to do that? Can I live with it like it is? Which I have been doing. There's lots of issues with my windows, being that they're from the 1960s. And I need to replace my fence. That's going to be another $5,000. But we'll see. We'll see. It'll all work out. Not to mention, the other little things that go wrong. Oh, yeah. They're careful. They're very reputable. I've checked them out. They're good. And it wasn't for 8. He was only going to replace 4 of them. So that's still $10,000. Almost $10,000. He's just going to replace the worst ones. If I don't get a peace about it, I won't do it. So, yeah, I've been praying about it. And then my car. I don't know what's going to happen with my car because they said that there's a leak. Yes, he always does, Amanda. Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy, Lana. So I'm glad I didn't sign on the dotted line with the window guy because, you know, now I've got, I don't know what's going to be happening with my with my car. We'll see. I've got to have a car at this point. I'm still able to drive, so I've got to have a vehicle. So it goes in Tuesday. We'll see. No, I am not. I have been single for many, 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 many years. Been divorced for many years. Oh, it'll work out. It always does. Yep. Been on my own for a long time. Pretty much raised my kids on my own. So yeah, I am responsible for I'm the only one responsible for any choices that I make. Which actually, I really always have been, right? I mean, yep, I'm not lonely. I'm typically not lonely. I wish my kids and grandkids visited more often, but hey, they have lives that they need to live, and I understand. So, and I have friends that I do stuff with whenever I want to. It was funny when we were going Thursday when Paper Sprite was coming over. She said she was sitting there having her coffee, and she realized, oh my gosh, I told Catherine I was going to come and help her. And so then I was like, yeah, it's always fun. It's always, or we were going to have lunch. That was what it was. She says, it does get busy. And I said, yeah, it's always nice to make plans, and then you have to go through with them. And that's always sometimes like, ooh, why did I say I'd do that? But then you do it, and then you realize, yeah, it was all good. Yes, this Fabri-Tac does stink. Put a good amount on it. Don't want this sucker ever falling apart. Phew. Right in the nose. Woo-wee. Oh, one child in high school. They have a lot of writing space in them. A lot. Lana. Thank you. This one is spoken for. I'm going to do an Easter one next. Yeah, I leave a lot of writing space in my journals. Yes, I do. And I do custom too, so if anybody's interested in a custom one, like I've done wedding ones, and I've done peach ones, and I've done ones for teachers, and I've done, I don't know, I can't remember all the ones I've done. Hey, Kathleen, how are you today? Good to see you. Yeah, I felt like Mardi Gras was, or Fat Tuesday was a little earlier too, but it is, you know, it is. My daughter's birthday is in April, and sometimes she's actually had a birthday on Easter, which was always fun. Jessica, on my declutter, you ordered one thing, and I'm thinking I'll save it till the next time, maybe, or do you want me to go ahead and save it? Or do you want me to go ahead and send it? I mean, not save it, send it. Did I do this right? Did I do it right? Right side up. Upside down. I did it upside down. Okay, thanks. Glad I caught that. It stings even more when you do that. Oh, man. Yes. Okay, right side up, right side up. All right, we're good. Right side up, right side up. Woo-wee. Pretty much, yeah. And I'm gonna put black lace on this, and then I have some special stuff coming for the outside, so I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot more until that stuff gets in. I don't use a whole lot of Fabri-Tac, but I do like it. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I mean, it's almost 12 o'clock here. So then I'm going to use, I need it to just stand up like this. And let's see if I have any gold. Do I have gold? Look at there, I have gold. We're gonna do gold tips, gold. I thought I already got them out. Did I? I guess not. Midland, you're way north of me. I am in Central Texas, and I don't mind. I'm in Granger, Texas, which is north and east of Austin. South in, well, pretty much just south of Temple. So we're gonna put the gold on here, and then with the other gold stuff I've got coming, I think it's gonna look really good. Are you in Texas, Lana? Oh yeah, you just said. Yeah, I'm not an Austin person. Not at all. It is pretty. When I first moved here in the early 70s, Austin reminded me a lot of San Francisco. The terrain and the hills and that kind of stuff. But where I live here in Granger, it's the black land, so it's flat and it's cotton country. Oh, now I'm in Portland, Oregon. Oh, you lived in Midland. Okay. You used to be in Texas. What took you out of Texas? Oh, I'm originally from California too. Originally, I moved here. I grew up in California. I was born in Minnesota. But I got here when I was 18. So what part of California, Lana? So I made this to go in it. Wow, from Northern California. I grew up in Merced, which is pretty much Central California. I'm so sorry you lost your house. I had a fire in my house not that long ago. It's in 2023. It's devastating. And I made this book mark, hey Shar, for it. And what else have I made? Oh, I made this. Whoops. This. That wasn't my case. I didn't lose everything. But it's devastating. It's just devastating. And then I made this paperclip bookmark for it. And I'm going to do a couple of inserts. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yep, right by Merced. I haven't been back there in years. Years and years and years. Nor do I have a desire to go. My mom and dad are buried in Las Vegas. But California is beautiful. Beautiful. Northern California is it's just, there's nothing like it. Monterey, Carmel, oh my goodness. Growing up, I spent so much time at Big Sur National Park. Shasta, yeah, Mount Shasta, which you can see for forever. It's gorgeous. And I can tell you, after living in Texas for 50 plus years, there is nothing like the produce in California. Nothing. Nothing like the produce. It's just, yeah. What's that? Oh, it's a pin mark. Okay. Pencil mark. My watch is telling me I need to stand up. That's the one thing I miss the most from California is the produce. Squirrel. Ugh, squirrels. Portland is pretty too. Yeah, my grandmother lived in Grandview, Washington. So yeah, I've been all over that area. I think the thing they hate about it is like the taxes and stuff. I actually have a sister that lives in the Tri-City area, and her kids all live out there. That's interesting. No taxes in Oregon? Well, they got to have sales tax or... No property tax? Is that what you're saying? Is there's no property tax in Oregon? They got to have some kind of income. Okay, so I'm saying property tax is probably pretty high there. That's why people don't like it. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Man, I turn my head and I miss these things. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, this thing is so dull. Hey, Shannon. How's everything in the puff world today? Hey, Araceli. All right. Thank you for the heart me. Oh, I remember what I was going to do now. You have a blessed day too. I usually come on about 11 Central, so. I hope I see you again, Lana. It's been nice visiting with you. Woo, that is glittery. Got a little bling going on here. Okay, so now I need to do some lines on this side. Let me see what I can get to do that. paper out here. See if I can find a die cut that will work with it. I can die cut out a square. Oh, that would work. I like this cut, this die cut anyway. What do I do with it? There it is. That's a little bit big. A little bit too big. Bumper, bumper, bumper. Hey, Patty. How are you doing today? You doing stuff with your grandson? Oh, man. I don't think any, oh, well, maybe. That one's too big and this one's too little. I love you too, hon. Message me, okay? Don't say anything, okay? Let's see. Will this one fit? This is too, oh, well, maybe. Oh, no. I think this one might work. That would work if I don't have anything else squarer. Squarer. I need squarer. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. For the Lord is up above, looking down on you with love. Oh, be careful, little feet, where you go. Oh, be careful, little feet, what eyes what you see. Woo! Thank you. Who said that? Kathleen, thank you. Those things will scare you if you're not looking for it, if you don't know what it is. I remember the first time I got one of those noisy gifts, it was like, oh my gosh, what's happening to my computer? Well, it looks like it's going to be that one because I don't think I have a square that's going to fit that. I want to do a couple of those. No square that's going to fit it, so we're just going to go with that one. Hey, Connie. I'm going to cut a couple of these. Pardon me while I do a little die cutting here. Come on, move. No one, it's the same gold and black and white one. I'm just finishing it up. I just got finished with the, I'm slow. I don't do like a journal a day like some folks can do. I just rock along at my own little pace here. But yeah, this is not a new one, but it's been spoken for. And I'm also waiting for some things to come in to put on the front cover of it. Hey, Cecilia, did you get my messages? I hope you checked, darling. Hey, Shelby, welcome in. Red bearded. That's kind of funny. 2 of my sons are red bearded. I never would have thought that they would have red beards. Personally, I like a clean-shaved man, but, you know, they're in their 40s. They can do whatever they want to. They can do whatever they want to. And they're kind of enjoying not having to shave every day. Although 2 of them shave their, well, actually, I think all 3 of them shave their heads now. So they're not shaving their face, but they're shaving their heads. I don't think they have to do that as often as they shave their face, but I thought it was kind of funny. Somewhere there's a picture of the 3 of them. They all had ball caps on, and they all took their ball caps off like, you know, like this, and bent down and showed everybody their bald heads. And we took a picture of it. So yeah, I'm working on ephemera to go in. So there's a little writing card that will go in. So yeah, I think I am going to, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a couple more. I could use 1, 2, I need 4 more little stripes or little pieces of paper. Cut 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. When buying die cuts, I would buy on the shapes, you know, the squares, circles, and all that kind of stuff, where you know you're going to use it more than once. I would, looking back, hindsight's 20/20, I would definitely buy more than one, so that all you have to do is run it through one time, and you can get like 4. Get in there. Oops. And I'm probably going to have to get some more plates for this. The plates you have to replace every so often because they get kind of worn out. So I'll probably be having to replace these soon. Okay, that's 3. I need one more. One more. That's not going to work. Okay, grab another piece. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, there's 4. Let's see, what kind of comments did I miss? Hey, Danny, Sally, and T-Bone, and hang on, let me look here. Unknown, Shelby, Red-Bearded, Cecilia. Okay, I didn't miss much. Yay. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Okay. So I'm probably going to finish this and then I'm going to get off. Because I got things I need to do. Oh, my yard. Whew. Having pecan trees, they tend to shed all kinds of things. So right now, I've got branches all over my yard that need to be picked up. I need to do a weed and feed in the backyard because the weeds are beginning to come. Yeah, there's always something, always something. And then since the birds are here, you know the mosquitoes are not far behind, so I need to get some of those mosquito things. Can't remember what they're called, but you put them in the 4 corners of your yard, and they really do a good job of keeping the mosquitoes at bay. I have to go out and look at what they're called. I don't remember. Got them off the Zon. Andrew Conway was the one that had it on. He wasn't selling them at that point. He was just saying, you know, this is what they use, and they have horses and stuff. So hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Bad Gal Brandy. Welcome in. Whew. Kathleen, level 14. Ooh, you were up there. I don't know what any of that stuff means, but... Oh, thank you, Kathleen. You don't have to be doing that. Are they really? Like I said, I don't pay much attention to that stuff. Somebody that I followed said that they were changing up. They were going to their backup account because on their account They were unable to choose their, what did she call it? Unable to choose their gift goals. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't have a gift goal. I just have I just like going live and sharing what I do with folks and praying for folks. And yeah, I do have a backup. I got the backup back when you were having to, if you didn't show your face, they were shutting you down. That was before it sold. And so for a while you had to have like a mirror showing your face, and then another, it was crazy. It was crazy. 10 Cat still does that. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's, and then one of the folks that I followed from a long time ago, Andrew Conway, he's a very strong Christian person, and he's from Alabama, and he talks about story. He grew up in Chilton County, Alabama, and he always had stories about growing up there and his parents and grandparents living across the street from him and all that. Always just really interesting stories. And then all of a sudden he started just selling TikTok shop stuff. And I was like, what's up? What happened with that? So I learned the other day that he does that on the TikTok to help support his family, but then he goes over to Facebook and he shares his stories over there, because apparently TikTok was, what do you call it? Not letting his content go through. Can you imagine that? There was nothing wrong with his content. Nothing. They weren't sharing his content out and letting him, they were censoring him. It really makes me angry, because there's nothing on his stuff that should have been censored, because it was all extremely family friendly. No curse words, and I mean, he was sharing the love of Jesus and telling stories about his family and this, that, and the other. And sometimes he'd have silly ones on there with him and his daughters dancing and, having a good time and all that. But, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. The Book of Faces. So, yeah. Don't let all this foul language stuff come on here. Oh well. So I'll just have to go watch him on the Book of Faces. Couple little journaling cards in here. Hey, CC of 5, welcome in. And then there's that, and then there's this. So, and I'm going to be getting off of here, because I need to go do some stuff. So pretty outside, I'm telling you. I know it's going to get cold again. I know it will. But I'm going to go outside and do some stuff in my yard and enjoy the sunshine while we got it. The moderate sunshine. I know it's going to be hot. It's going to be hotter than you can believe in just probably a few weeks, but it's okay. Hey, Christy. Christy, if I come to Temple in the next couple of days, because we might have another haul up that way, I'll be bringing your stuff, but I won't be bringing this because my stuff hasn't come in yet for the outside of it. But I got the cover done today. And these are some things that'll be going on the inside of it. And I got a few more things to do. I got to do some tags. And I think tomorrow I'm probably going to do some more foiling, because I want to do some foiling and maybe even some texture paste on a few journaling cards for this. So, because it's fun to do. I like doing it. So I'm going to get off here right now. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you for all the likes and all the gifts. I appreciate you. Y'all have an absolute wonderful rest of your day, and God bless you.